Angry Birds Power Trouble. Yes. People already say that this is probably the best mod in existence that utilizes the famous Angry Birds assets. Others say it's not so perfect. They they say with confidence that they seem better. Now, hey, at least it ain't a retexture one. This actually tries to offer something new. But the real question comes into mind. Is new better or reutilizing everything with a little bit of texture change is actually better? No, it's fine. Disclaimer. I'm in a constant battle between trying to get out from that ever cursed below 9,150 subs. Anyways, subscribe and like my content so I can get motivated to upload new and keep at the effort and improving the quality of the videos and other off topics as well. So far, it's looking promising, but it's decreasing again. So please sub. It doesn't take y'all so much. It's just 1 second away from the button. Anyways, without further ado, let's go. But before that, I think this game called Bad Piggies 2 was scrapped or either massively delayed. I think the only proof of this is just some vertical ads. Ah, yes. Seem like we have to talk about former opponents from the actual original game. And yeah, for being a mod, it actually does satisfy some of the customers' point of views. Yeah, I know creating a mod is not original. You still could get a copyright infringement. But let's be honest here. Angry Birds mods are not used but just to make fun of it or to have fun by re-editing the textures into random nightmares ones, the background, re-editing the pigs into different textures as well, and just like any other else. Let's be real. Every asset that is in the game is an editable texture. You can do lots of majestic, creative, and nightmares, creepy things, whatever you like. Power of mod is something to not write home about because depending what you use, it can give you a very potent Trojan or can easily destroy your device by severe complications. However, I gotta admit, for being a damn generic mod, this game does look brilliant. Yeah, it's not 100% original. Yeah, so there's an automatic point loss in that. However, it a lot of makes up for it by its astonishing features. The first chapter of the game is the color dilemma. I think I kind of forgot the names. It was a long time since I played the game. Never bothered rewatching my videos. So yeah, color dilemma is a nice introduction. The birds gets their ability stolen, with the exception of rat because it. Let's face it, it doesn't do shit. It has 5 chapters in total. One of them will based on recovering every specific bird ability until the end. Spoilers, Matilda is the last one. After defeating the wizard pig, you pretty much beat the first chapter. There comes the second one, which is the color swap one. Color shuffle, may I say. And what are you seeing right now? And yeah, this is another case of Scholar Shuffle. But funnily enough, that fourth chapter it says both of the worst worlds. So yeah, it basically combines both chapters one and two, but with the other different wave of birds that are simply included like this in chronological order. Terence, Cal, Bubbles, Stella, and Silver. And although with the addition of Silver, I find it kinda unfinished. Yeah, Silver's power up is a lot larger. I can understand that modding a unique bird is somewhat challenging, but I think Cameo Animations had fun actually creating a bird from scratch. So far, the bird looks legitimately official. Not gonna lie. But if I have to say something bad about the mod that he did, well, I have a few bundle of them. First, the game can sometimes be unfairly hard. Yeah, I know difficulty matters, but I'm being more specific here. In some levels that look easy, sometimes it's very impossible or nearly impossible to get 3 stars, albeit you probably either won them by freaking luck or whatever. You need 3 stars on every chapter to unlock a special egg, a special golden egg. I won't mind if power ups can be added. I mean, I do not hate power ups. I know some people do, but if they make a chapter exclusively around them, I guess I'll give it a pass. And like I said, the aforementioned Silver's power up it is looking kind of incomplete. And Angry Birds 2 Silver, it has that vertical like swing effect. Yeah, comparing it to the two, the Angry Birds Power Travel Silver has a larger range, but you gotta be careful more than this. Because if you crash onto a structure, you can easily fail. And you know how it goes. Yeah, this is why I think Camille made a great choice by putting silver in a special golden egg only. But yeah, in later versions, silver will actually get officially included in the newer chapters. Now let's talk about yeah pork, yolk, and pork. And look at that. This discharge dilemma, superpower scramble are actually good chapters. Now let's talk about briefly yolk and pork. What do I think about this chapter? Um, it brings back so many memories. You remember the King's Peaks mode of special thingy? Yeah, it was a special figurine of King Pig that it unlocked a mode that you can either blow up, turn everything into non-existent matter, and yeah, play as the pigs, destroying more like eating the eggs. Yeah, that's what basically this third chapter is. Very nostalgic, inducing, and actually very well crafted. Now let's talk about what wars of both worlds, which is basically a mashup of one and two, and nothing to say here. And like I said, the only drawback is Silver's unfinished power up. I wish it has less distance to keep it from crashing to nearby structures. Now here's the fifth one. I never played or watched some videos about it. Wix Pixar Express. I barely know about it, but I think I saw one level and it looked promising. And the other ones, the Car Crisis Birthday Surprise, are just extra chapters. I'll later showcase them when time goes by. I just wish one of the birds that I saw in that weird CGI video. You guys remember Purple Bird? You, yeah, that bird that bounces on walls or whatever. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. But I do understand that it ain't official, and yeah. But I have one of my own, so I think it doesn't matter that much. The soundtrack is actually amazing. I have a little complaint. The first soundtrack was kind of nauseous. It reminded me of Dream Blast, the Angry Birds fucking Dream Blast. Thank, thank God, thank goodness they changed it. Also, some another negative aspect is sometimes trying to get the hidden golden eggs might be confusing at first. I mean, yeah, you can put easier and harder locations, but as long as you at least give them at least one hint. I know the official games was unpredictably sane, or more like insane, about hiding their golden eggs, but this game takes it to a whole new level. And let's not talk about the unleashed creativity on the levels. That's also unpredictably good. And out from all the birds, everything seems to be normal. I mean, probably Bubbles has a rearranged hitbox, but other than that, it does hold the original power ups and viability power ranking. So, yeah, pretty much. I I don't know if this this guy is going to bring up more chapters in the future, but whatever he's making, I'm pretty much up for it. So yeah, I think you kind of guess this will be as actually predictable. Angry Birds Power Trouble is, at first glance, a lame Angry Birds mod like the rest of it. But it distinguished itself via its unique gimmick of powerless birds, power swapping, role swapping, and pretty much a mashup of these two. And if I had to pick out the worst chapter, it will be I think the the car crisis or birthday surprise if specials are included. But without them, the words can be easily words of both words. It's just a mashup, nothing original. But it it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just the originality, the lack of originality, kind of makes it dull. So yeah, this mod is absolutely must have category. So yeah, if you're willing to download it, I pretty much recommend you to get a copy of this. and I don't know, just indulge yourself in rage if you're so bad at this game. As for myself, I have some experience playing the original seasons, Star Wars 1 and 2, Rio, and a whole lot more. Heck, I even played Angry Birds Epic for a very short glimpse of time. So, this game gets an absolute legitimate 9 out of 10, which is remarkably extraordinary. Yeah, if it wasn't for Silver, it would get a